Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the middle of March. This is your love reading for middle of March 2019. This month I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Leo, let's see what we have going on for you here this month. And Leo, what is going on for you for love? And alright, you start off with the 3 of diamonds and 6 of hearts. So I feel like some of you were confused in a love situation with this 3 of diamonds. Some of you could have been with somebody where they're just cross wires. 3 of diamonds is my card of cross wires. It can just say that you were with somebody where it just like you just couldn't meet up for whatever reason, or things could just not work out. 6 of hearts is also the card of star-crossed lovers. 2 people who like want to be together but for whatever reason just can't seem to make it work. So again, kind of like the same thing here. I do feel like some of you were dealing with the star-crossed lovers type situation where, like I said, it's just like actually getting together could have been the challenge. Even in your challenge position, you have the 2 of hearts. Really good card of love. But it can say that they're, in a challenge position, it can say that there's a disconnect. There are things that could be keeping you apart from somebody. For others, at the same time, like I said, this isn't the challenge position, and this could be very good for you. 6 of hearts can represent a turnaround. It can say maybe you have tried for love in the past, maybe things haven't worked out with this 3 of diamonds, but now like things are going to work out better in the near future. So 6 of hearts kind of just says give love another chance. Next you have the King of Spades and the King of Clubs. For some of you, I feel like it could be an air sign coming in for you. It's funny because even last night, or it might have been the night before, but I think if you go back to the daily reading for March, what was that? For March 13th, I think, I did say to you that I felt like a Gemini could be coming in for some of you. So it could be Gemini, it could be any other sign really, but I do feel like for some of you, there's somebody coming in. This is you right here. So I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position here, showing up as the king. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. This is just the energy that is around you right now. But I do feel like there could be somebody coming in. They could be older than you with this card. They could also just be very mature in the way that they carry yourself. I do feel like you could be like, why is this person interested in me? Not in a bad way, like in a good way. Like I feel like you could be surprised that this type of person here is interested in you. Maybe they like make a lot of money. Maybe they're very successful. Maybe you feel like they're more attractive than you. This came up for Aries too, I think. I'm getting a very similar message for you here, Leo. But whatever the case may be, I feel like you could be like, why is this person showing interest and all this other stuff? I do feel like you could be confused about that. I would just say don't be. Just go with the flow. Let it happen is what I'd say here. This is a card of overthinking things. This is a card of you kind of like playing out too many scenarios in your head. We really do need to kind of go with the flow right now as far as love is concerned. Even I just have the daily chart up over here. And even just looking at this chart, I mean, it's like all over the place, this crazy-ass retrograde, all this stuff. I feel like as far as love is concerned, it's like if we want it, we just kind of have to go with it. We just kind of like have to see what happens in a lot of ways. And I feel that for you here with these 2 cards. Next, you have the Joker showing up and the 8 of diamonds. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you could be either you working very, very hard this month. So a lot of you could be very focused on work. This has come up for almost everybody, that everybody could just focus on work. Or it could say that this other person that you could be meeting here, they could be very focused on work and business and things like that. And they could just have, multiple facets in their life. They could be a very busy type of person. But at the same time, I feel like this kind of makes them interesting if you do have somebody new coming into your life. If you are already with a partner, I do feel like this says you need to be more busy. So I feel like the 2 of you need to be more busy. I feel like the 2 of you need to do kind of like different things as well. I see like a lot of partners, it's like, they get together, things are really good. They spend every waking moment together, and then things go bad. So it's like, I feel like this is talking about separate lives. For some of you, I feel like you are attracting somebody into your life who is like that. I feel like they have their own hobbies. They have like their own stuff that they like doing. And again, I feel like it makes them interesting, but also kind of like keeps the mystery alive. It makes them mysterious. It gives them like multiple facets, and they're not like one-dimensional. So I feel like that makes them very attractive. Not only that, it's like they will probably continue to be attractive because of that. It's like you will continue to find them attractive because it's like they're always doing something different, and they're not like, always the same. Your challenge is the 2 of hearts here and the Ace of diamonds. Yeah, somebody else had the Ace of diamonds in their challenge position as well. But 2 of hearts just says maybe love is just a challenge this month. And it seems to be a challenge. Like nobody has had a really, truly good reading this month so far. And I've done a bunch of readings. You are number 8, I think, out of all the readings that I've done. So I've done a bunch of these readings. It's like nobody has been truly spectacular. probably the retrograde is what I'd say there. But maybe love is just a challenge. For others, getting started in love could be the challenge here with the Ace of Diamonds, or opening up and taking the risk. Ace of Diamonds to me is about taking a risk. It's about needing to face some sort of fear, needing to do something that you could be fearful of, as far as love is concerned. So I would definitely open up to the risk with this Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds, I always say, is like a call to adventure, and love is an adventure, right? Love is crazy. It's like we fall in love with somebody, we love them, we want to be around them, then, sometimes we hate them after that, or, whatever. So I feel like a lot of you, and sorry, I have this crazy cold. Leo, I apologize, but I have to take a sip of water. I feel like, you have to go on the adventure. But for some of you, I feel like this could be saying that it's a lot of work. A relationship is a lot of work. So it's like maybe you're looking at it as work and you're just like, do I really want to put in all this work or not? And I feel like some of you could be thinking about that right now. So maybe some of you are just deciding to date. Your solution is the Five of Hearts and the Eight of Spades. Of course it is. Eight of Spades is a card of putting the work in. Eight of Spades is the card of work. So in a lot of ways, I feel like some of you just are putting the work in. I feel like some of you just need to work on the relationship. This says it's like climbing a mountain as well. It's like I said, you have a lot of these adventure type cards coming up here. So it's like a card that says you will be putting the work in to be successful in a relationship. Five of Hearts is also a card that just says you are willing to go through the birthing pains of a relationship, kind of like the beginning stages, just so you can have new love in your life. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're just going to overcome these obstacles very easily. Your outcome is the Ten of Spades and the Six of Diamonds. So a lot of you could just be moving on from the past, or you could be going through a healing process from the past as well. Ten of Spades is kind of like the Ten of Swords in the tarot, but there's a little bit more healing in it, or there's a little bit more of an element of kind of improvements. So I feel like in a lot of ways this could say that you are improving in some way, or you are seeing improvements in certain areas of your life, and that could be what is going to allow you to open up to love, probably next month, like April. So I feel like in a lot of ways you could be opening up to love. Six of Diamonds does say also that you are going to get to a point where you are willing to plant seeds with somebody. You are willing to again take these beginning steps. So for you, Leo, I feel like for some reason your main message is about the beginning steps, like taking those first few steps in a relationship. Even if you're in a relationship, it's like maybe you need to, replant these seeds. Maybe you need to tell your partner how much you love them again, or maybe you need to show them that in some way. So a lot of you could be going through those beginning steps. You have two sixes, says you're on the right path. I love two sixes. Definitely my favorite. So I feel like you're on the right path at this time, but it looks like a kind of an all over the place month, if I'm being honest. So thank you for watching, Leo, and enjoy your month.